Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and most merciful. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace and blessing of Allah be upon you and His mercy. Today I'll be covering about the fook cell. This is the part 2 of the series of concept of Wing Chun. I will go through different ways how to do the fook cell. Sometimes people see the Wing Chun and they don't know how to apply the certain points of tan cell, fook cell, jump cell. But today I'll be covering the fook cell. And the fook cell is quite unique. It's called a bridge arm, so you can go to meet something, destroy something, feel sticky. But I'll show you many variations how to use the fook cell when you are practicing. Most important thing, we are corresponding with each other in these drills. We're not trying to fight each other, we're just corresponding. So the first thing, when you do practice these drills, try to correspond with each other in harmony. It's very, very important. So later on, I will go over my students and show you how to do fook cell in different ways. And also, you can also go on our website and see other information about myself. The website will come up there on the bottom. And some more points of view on talk about Wing Chun. But I hope today is for you to enjoy this point of explaining the fook cell concept. Okay, so I will go through, like I explained before, the fook cell, concept of fook cell, in my student Calvin. We'll go through first of all Danchi. So Danchi, you'll find there's fook cell in there. From here. So you see fook, jump, Chun. Chun cell means punch. So you see them here. This is the first part we use from sticky. And you see fook cell. Now the fook cell can use many different ways. Sometimes gore cell, we have cross hand, we usually fighting. And I punch Calvin, and he does fook cell, low fook cell, here. Because if I hit in this area, he's got to cover himself. Here. Sometimes, if I punch in this area, he punch high. See the difference here, I hit him here. So he's got to know what's coming towards him. Like the ceiling tile, teach you the fook cell here. So what we do, I punch him in this area, so he can fook. Good. Now when you fook, you also got the other hand. It hasn't finished. I will punch again, he will palm. Yeah? So watch again. Fook, and palm this one. So watch again. And palm. Now if I don't move, I punch him with freeze, he can still palm. If I punch and he moves, he can still palm. So even from here, I punch, palm. Now this arm is this here. This is the other side, is fook. You can see. And I don't move, palm. Now I'll punch again lower section, and punch again, palm. So this is in fook cell. So in your ceiling tile, you see the fook cell. But how do you implement it in a situation? This is one point. By someone taking this section and fook. So sometimes it's sticky, we have many fook cells. You have the high fook, which is here, we call gore fook cell. Then you have the low fook cell, which is here, we call die fook cell. So you have two fook cells, yeah? And in ceiling tile, you only might see it only one way. But what you do, you turn it upright and you have another fook cell. So you have many fook cells. Now, if I puck cell, you see fook cell here, this way, one way. Yeah? Then you fook cell the other way, that's another way. Then you fook cell another way, another way. Then you fook cell another way, and you fook cell. So you can see many ways doing fook cell from sticky. And the way it's teaching you to go different directions. You know, sometimes a person comes towards you straight, you fook cell forward. Yeah? Then from here, he can also punch. You know, punch or palm. He can palm or he can punch. Now, don't forget, we're just practicing the drill here, concept. Real life situation, if you come and punch me, and I fook, and I touch her here, you'll see, quite quick. You know, but you see the fook cell. Yeah? Now the fook cell is a bit higher because he punched higher. If he punches low, up will go here, then still go here. So it all changes. So sometimes the bridge arm, the fook cell, will direct the force to one side. Then you see. Now he punches again, then you see, jump, then you see fook again. So you can use your fook cell, this part, to hit with the soft part. Yeah? Sometimes you might hurt your fingers and you cannot fight nobody. Therefore, you start to use this section. Yeah? So it's not just for sticky, it's also for gore cell when you're sparring. Yeah? So when you punch me here, I'm going to here, punch it on, let's get it here, check, and fook. You'll see clearly. So some people say, why don't we just punch? Yeah? But I say, yeah, you can do it. You can punch. I'm go here. I'm here. I'm go here. Punch. But the idea, the Wing Chun's got many concepts. It's got folk style for a reason. So we try to use the folk style in many situations. Yeah. So like I said, by punching, there's no folk style. Yeah, a lap style. Many situations. You go folk style, then punch. Yeah. Now this is the difference. Watch carefully then. Carefully. When you've done the folk, you punch this one. Watch carefully. So punch that one. Then you see that door's open. Now if we done a fork and punch this one, you will close this door. So the folk style must go a certain way. You can't do folk style anyway. Right? So you must understand the concept of the folk style before you can do it. But this is just drills. But when we do play later on, in sticky, I will puck him. You see the folk style, then you puck. Then you folk style again. Yeah. Then he can punch. Then you folk style at an angle. Yeah. Then you see. Then you can palm again. Then you can folk style across. Then you can chop. Then you see. These are many concepts of folk style. You know. So how you see that we can use folk style in many different ways. I'm just trying to open your mind to show you how you can use folk style in different ways. So you don't look at folk style from the ceiling style and think, how do I implement this in fighting? This from here. Yeah, that's one way. But how do you use it? That's what I mean by each mark. I'll put a certain technique, or from the ceiling tile, or from Chunky, or from dummy, or from a knife, or whatever. Explain points so you can understand. That's all really, and I hope you can benefit. So thank you again for watching me, and thank you much for Calvin for assisting me. And I hope you can benefit. Thank you.